fellow book-loving friends. My name is Dee Armstrong. I write romantic suspense that leaves a fingerprint on your heart. I'm a writer, mother of 5, book lover, teaholic, gardening ninja, black belt, and my grandma name is Lolly. Welcome to my May author news and my writing world, where anything is possible with a seed of belief and a stretch of your imagination. Even snowballs in May. Smoke. Oh. I'm in writer Lolly mode right now, and I hope you don't mind. That's my grandson playing over in the corner. I don't know if you can see him. That's Mr. T. So we're going to have a little theme music today. Let's get back to it. Snowballs in May, who would have thunk it? And in my newsletter you will see, and no, I don't live in Alaska. We're both book-loving friends, so I hope you don't mind that Mr. T is with me. My office is filled with pens, paper, toys, tractors, grins, and giggles. And this is my writing world. I don't know about you, but my writing world is crazy. Between parrots and puppies, great-grandmas, grandmas, and grandsons, there's always someone or something who needs my attention. And during busy times, it's easy to lose sight of your dreams. Right now, my daughter needs me to help care for her son while she's working and finishing up she's a third grade teacher. That and other family needs take a chunk out of my day, and I feel stretched and pulled in so many different ways, and I'm sure many of you feel that way too. And here's how I've decided to handle it. Number one, I'm multitasking, and we're going to put up with the theme music that we can dance to. But also, an hour a day for me is what I'm going to give myself. It's a gift to myself, an hour a day for me. For me to write new words. And if I can do that, I feel happy. I feel like I'm not leaving behind my dreams. And it's my power hour. Sometimes that hour comes at 4 a.m., sometimes at 6 a.m., sometimes at noon, or in 15-minute increments throughout the day. But it's my hour. It's my hour for me and my writing. And if I miss that hour because someone needs me, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. Life is short. I hope you can carve out an hour in your day for your goals and dreams too. As many of you know, I went back to school sharpening my pen as a writer, and I'm glad that I did. Marjorie Lawson's Writing Academy kept me sane during 2020. Last month, I took 3 amazing classes, but there comes a time. How do I say it? Let me use a pen. Now this is showing my age. I actually remember the old pencil sharpeners. They were about this big. They were big and clunky, and they were right over the trash can. And you'd put your pencil in, you go, right? Well, that's what I feel that I'm starting to do. You can sharpen your pen and down till it's a nub. But there comes a time when you have to start sharpening your pen and get back to using your pen. And it's time to write. And that time is for me now. In the newsletter, you'll see my employee of the month is my dog Daisy. As head of security, Daisy alerts all employees about possessive pronouns, dangling modifiers, and dog-eared pages. Book news, my Twin Springs trilogy, as you know, is sprinkled with love, mystery, and ghosts. 2 pieces of exciting news. First, Haunted by Amethyst. I will play Vanna now. Haunted by Amethyst is now in audiobook, and it's in libraries, and I have a 15-minute audio sample for you in the newsletter. Second, the Twin Springs Trilogy, which is Visions of Emerald, Sleepwalking with Ruby, and Haunted by Amethyst. Look how good I'm getting. Whoop, like that. Is free right now in Kindle Unlimited. Now, if you do not have a Kindle Unlimited subscription, don't worry. You can still download it from Amazon if you have a Kindle, and it's only until December 31st. You can purchase a paperback copy, or you can listen to it in audio. And my narrators were amazing. So any way you want to do it. Ooh, we're dancing again. There you go. I have another sneak peek for you from JD and the Broken Promise. I realize now that I should have put my sneak peeks in order of how they happen in the book. So last month's sneak peek actually comes after the one today. Let me fill in the scene for you. JD is actually the main character from Haunted by Amethyst, and I went back in book time to when she was a brand new investigator. And JD is on her first case, and all she's supposed to do is sit in this diner and tell the geezers when a skip arrives. Sorry, the dogs are in here too. I really apologize, you guys. This is a crazy author news, but I'm going to go with it. Godzilla Kong is what she calls the skip, because he's a mashup of Godzilla and King Kong, but ugly and horribly wrong. Okay? And so this is the sneak peek. Tommy, we're not dancing right now. We're supposed to be reading a sneak peek. Yeah, it's okay. JD rapped her knuckles on the passenger window. The kids stared at her. She slapped on her "I'm sweet" smile, the one she used when potential parents visited the orphanage and shopped for kids. "You're out late. I'm JD. What's your name?" The boy ignored her. "I can take you home." She tugged on the door handle and locked the door. He hid his hands under his butt. "Look." JD's heart raced faster than the seconds slipping by. She needed him to trust her, and there wasn't time to make friends. "You can't be here when he comes back." He squeezed his eyes shut. "Open the door." Her tone ratcheted up with the panic climbing up the back of her neck. She glanced over her shoulder for Godzilla Kong. "I can help you." "Help me?" He stared at her. "No one can help me." His eyes spoke of sadness and despair and acceptance. A tear slipped down his chubby cheek and soaked her heart. "Please," she rattled the handle so hard the truck shook. "Open the door." "I can't." He sniffled and rubbed snot from his nose with the back of his hand. "If I run, he'll get my little sister." The words quaked JD's body so hard, her heart burst through her chest and landed in the past, in a place she kept locked away in the back of her mind, where she was surrounded by kids with no choices, no power, no hope. Well, that was a fun book reading. I can't wait to finish this book. Parts of it are still building in my head, and I have to let the process take place. Please join me for the next Spill the Tea. We're going to wrap this up. The last Spill the Tea was on Faithless in Death, and we had our grand prize winner was Terry H. She won the signed copy of Faithless in Death plus a signed copy of Visions of Emerald. Our first runner-up was Sue P. She won a signed copy of Visions of Emerald. Our next Spill the Tea will be on March 15th at 2 p.m. We're spilling on Before She Disappeared by Lisa Gardner. And here's the book on this, Before She Disappeared by Lisa Gardner. I will admit that the reason I am reading this and asking you to read it with me is because number one, Lisa Gardner is amazing. She's a master of the craft, but the hero in this book is a female private eye. She's actually not a private eye. She is she's just a woman that finds lost people who are missing. And I don't know why she's driven to do that yet, because I've just started the book. But she's a woman who finds missing people. But she's not a licensed private investigator. Dude, what you doing? It's my necklace. But join us on May 15th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you for being a book-loving friend. I love sharing with you. Wishing you health, happiness, and happy reading. As always, instead of finding me writing on the porch, you're going to find me writing on the floor with a laptop on my lap and my grandson playing on me, over me, and around me. Hugs for now. Bye, everyone.